Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you had a great weekend, and if you're a dad, I hope you had a great Father's Day too. I certainly had a really good one here, had a wonderful time hanging out with both my kids and just doing all kinds of fun stuff. Made a great meal and just really enjoyed ourselves. It was a really fun Father's Day, and I hope it was a good weekend for you, whatever you may have been doing or wherever you may be. Today it is Monday, and as usually is the case, I'm doing a mail day. This is part 2 from last week's mail day when Average Joe sent my son and I an enormous package full of great stuff that my son absconded with. Frankly, I really did not get too many cards out of that, but I think I may be able to get them back if I just give him some time. Once he's kind of had enough time to sort of organize his cards and situate them the way he wants, I usually get back in the game with those cards. So I'm just giving him a little space on that. But this, what you see in front of you, is the unopened stuff that Joe included in his amazing rack package to the Card Wolf Network, and I really appreciate everything you sent, Joe. I know I've already thanked you several times, but I got to thank you again. Just fantastic stuff. Joe tells me that all of these packs in this black mystery box came from, it's a thing that the Myers chain does. It's a store chain. We don't have them here in Utah, but they do have them out where Joe lives, and I guess they have them throughout the country here and there, but not everywhere. And periodically they do a mystery box for different sports. They do it for baseball. They've done it for hockey, and Joe has sent me a hockey box before, and I had a great time with that. And this was the contents of the football mystery box, as well as there were a couple of other packs too that were duplicates. There was another playoff pack, and I think there was another NFL 5, and so the duplicate packs I put to the side, and I'm going to put Joe's name on those, and those will get opened on Variety Rips or on other shows, and I will credit Joe for having sent those, as I always do whenever anybody sends me some sort of unopened material, and I use it for dorking with dice or anything else. I always credit people and recommend people head over to see their channel if they have one. Certainly, if you haven't been Average Joe's channel, I hope you go over there and check it out. Joe is a tremendous supporter of others in the collecting community and just absolutely a lover of the hobby for sure. And we have pack battles every Wednesday. If you haven't tuned into those, I hope you will. And you'll see what I'm talking about with Joe. Now, several of these packs, I'm not sure. I might just open one of these. There were 3 University of Notre Dame packs, and you know that's the kind of thing that I'm just not that into. So I think we're gonna hang on to a couple of these packs, but we'll open one of these. We'll start the show off with that. Get that out of the way. I'm not a huge college football fan, and even if I were, I don't think I'd be much of a Notre Dame guy anyway, but we'll go ahead and check these out. They're by Upper Deck, so these are actually, you know, nice cards. They're totally legitimate cards. There's nothing wrong with the quality of them or anything. This is Monty Te'o, linebacker for Notre Dame. Then you got Ralph Guglielmi, Guglielmi? I don't know, Ralph Guglielmi. I don't remember him. He was a quarterback for Notre Dame. Not sure if he played in the NFL for very long. I do remember him, of course. Joe Theismann, the great Washington quarterback whose career was cut short by a brutal injury. NCAA All-American Joe Theismann. Nice to see that card, certainly. And that's a pretty cool card, certainly. This is the 88 National Championship team with Ricky Watters, Tony Rice, and Todd Light. Pretty cool card there. And another Joe Theismann card, all-time alumni. So let's say Joe Theismann Hot Pack for those of you who are a big fan of that player. Mark Green there, a running back for Notre Dame. And Glory Days. And this is December 6th, 1888. The Fighting Irish record their first win with a victory over Harvard. Yes. And then we finish off with Ron Powlus, another quarterback for Notre Dame there. So, I mean, like I said, nice cards. Upper Deck did a very nice job on these. I'll show you the backs. And, you know, certainly had a couple of well-known players in there, a couple of those Joe Theismann cards. So nothing wrong with those. I'm just not much of a Notre Dame fan, not much of a college football fan. I want to open the NFL stuff. We're going to get into this NFL 5. This is a recent pack from 2021. Never opened this on the channel before, and this is a football trading card game. So I've never seen this product before, or if I have, I've certainly never bought it or opened it before. So this is going to be a lot of fun. You see an array of big name players on there. So I assume they got the cooperation for this game from all the players in the NFL that Panini would normally have access to. So this may be something that I like. I do like TCGs and CCGs, as you guys know if you watch the channel. And I also like football quite a lot too. We start off here with Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And I don't see a way, well, first of all, you can't see anything because it's out of focus. There we go. I don't see a way to tell which are the rare cards. There's no, well, this says C27, so maybe that's common 27. We'll have to see as we go through here. Another C player, and this looks like some sort of action-oriented card, something you do for offense and something you do for defense. I'm not quite sure how the game is played, so I don't know. There's Kirk Cousins. And there's also C card, C46, which I'm, again, assuming is a common. Joe Burrow there, that's a pretty cool card. These are nice cards, actually. The pictures are really quite sharp, and I think the overall design of the card is very nice, too. So no complaints about these. I hope I pull somebody that I collect. That would be really cool. This one is L272, and that's Aaron Rodgers, so that's pretty sweet. I don't know what the L stands for. Limited, maybe? I don't know. Usually it would be C for common, U for uncommon, and R for rare, but we get an L. So I'm not sure what that is, but pretty cool to see that. Brandon Cooks, and there's a U, so that is following along with the uncommon common stuff. Nice Brandon Cooks card there. This is Zero Flags Gridiron Event. Events are pretty common sort of cards that you see in TCGs. It's just sort of a standard thing that is included in CCGs. They're things that go on the table and stay there usually to signify something that has happened that will change play conditions and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And we got a sideways card. This is also an uncommon, Synergy, No Guts, No Glory. Pretty interesting to see that. And then this is an R, so this is a rare. It's Wyatt Teller from the Browns. And this one is an R, so I assume that's rare. I don't know what the deal was with the L. And that card was upside down too, so I'm going to leave that on top and put that back here. Pretty neat to see that. This is also a collectible card game, and this has 11 cards in it. You can see it says booster pack on it. Well, you can't see it now. There you go. You can see it says booster pack down here. This is NFL Showdown, and it's from 2003, so this is a pretty old pack at this point. It's 20 years old at this point. I don't remember this game. The last one we opened was from Panini. This is from Wizards of the Coast, which is very well known in the gaming community. They do a lot of different card games and all kinds of other board games and things like that, so they really know what they're doing. We start off with Rod Smith, and again, I immediately, whenever I open a new CCG or TCG, I immediately want to look, see if I can figure out if it's a common or a rare. I don't see anything signifying that here, though his name is in foil gold lettering there. I don't know if that's clear on camera, but maybe that's the rare right off the top. Michael McCrary, whose name is not in foil, but he is a Raven, so that's pretty nice for me. Brian Simmons. Bubba Franks, good tight end for the Packers for many years. Justin Smith and Brian Simmons, a couple of Bengals back-to-back there. Troy Brown, also a gold letter card. Troy Brown, a wide receiver for not too long with the Patriots. Grind the Clock, and this looks like some sort of interrupt or event type card there. Cannon, offense, and they got a play call there, it looks like, and another one there, and then you got some sort of propaganda card there. So I'm assuming that Rod Smith and Troy Brown were our big cards there. I think I like the Panini product a little better from 2021. I think that's just nicer looking cards. They even feel nicer. The surface on them is a little more glossy, kind of nice to see that. We have two Sage products here. I'm going to get into one of those now. We've got Sage 2022 High Series, and that's collector's edition, it says. And then we've got 2022 Football Premium Pack with 8 cards per pack. This one has 5 cards per pack. So I think I'm going to start with the Premium Pack, which apparently has an autograph possibility. 2022, so this is pretty much what's out there now, I would imagine. I don't really open Sage on the channel, so I believe this is the first time opening this particular product. Every now and then I might get Sage in like a Fairfield box or something from the pharmacy, but I haven't opened those in a while too, and I do enjoy them. I think they're kind of a fun thing. They're only $5, so you enjoy that. Well, these are pretty cards, actually. Sage, again, the company that made these. And these are going to be college football, I believe, if I understand how Sage has its licensing. So this is college football. Kennedy Brooks there, next level running back, and Trey Morrison, cornerback there. These are very colorful cards. Mahai Sanders and Zamir White, who is indeed in the NFL at this point, I believe. Running back, next level as well. Tyrion Davis-Price, another running back there. And we got a glossy card. That's pretty sweet. Peak performance of Kennedy Brooks, who is a running back, but I can't tell you if he's in the NFL or not. I don't think I have seen him. If he is, he's a backup or he did not get a starring role. You got Malik Willis, artistry card there. Pretty neat card there. Malik Willis, of course, with the Texans, or he was. I don't know if he's been traded in the offseason. Jalen Tolbert, artistry card there. Both artistry cards and much different artist styles there. We got Mike Rose, a linebacker, and we finish off with Mackenzie Milton, the alliterative quarterback. So we'll look at the backs of these too and see how they look. Pretty colorful on the back too, I must say. So interesting cards from Sage. As I said, I don't really open Sage products that often, so neat to see those. I think next I'm going to get into this mystery box. This is something a lot of singles are just kind of put in these black boxes, and they always do this on those Myers mystery box assemblages that they create there. So I'm curious to see. This one has, it looks like, actually I thought that you would get singles, but it looks like this has packs in it. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see what we get out of here. Well, it does have singles. There is a pack in it, which is just shrouded in a blue wrapper with no kind of identification on it whatsoever. So I'm assuming that that's maybe a special card or a couple of special cards. I'm not sure. It feels thick enough that it could be a mem card or maybe a few cards in there. I'm not sure. But here are the singles that were in there. Let's check these out. There's one that is sleeved in the back here. So see what that is. We got Devontae Smith starts things off there. There's an NFL player, rookie card there. And we got Rashad Bateman. Well, that's pretty sweet. He is a Ravens wide receiver. He was injured last year, but he should be back this year. Probably, I would guess, as the number 2 wide receiver. The Ravens picked up Odell Beckham Jr., and I imagine he'll be their number 1 guy if he's healthy enough to play at that level. Nice Bateman card. I certainly like that. Sean Wade there. Another rookie. Mac Jones. That's pretty sweet, too. That's a nice pull. Nothing wrong with that. Go on the wolf there. We got Greg Rousseau, very good player. Greg Rousseau, I believe, is still with the Bills, if I'm remembering right, and he is a very good pass rusher, really good against the run as well, really good player. We got Kenneth Gainwell, good running back there. He is on the college card with Memphis. Devontae Smith, again, we get 2 of his cards. Maybe I'll put that one up here. I like that throwback Donruss design from 1981 on the 2021 card. That is pretty neat. I like having that one a lot. You guys know I like the throwback designs. Rondale Moore, of course, wide receiver there. That card has seen better days. That's in terrible shape. Check out that corner up here. Man, that is, and we also got some edge wear there. Looks like someone's dog has maybe been chewing on that one. We got Jalen Waddle there, good wide receiver. Nice rookie card there. Trey Lance, that's a nice rookie card, and he is in his NFL uniform, so that's a pretty good card. He will probably start the first 2 to 3 games for the 49ers, from what I'm hearing. And then, of course, I think Brock Purdy will probably go in for them unless Trey Lance somehow becomes an all-world player in that time. We will see. We got Devontae Smith again. 3 Devontae Smiths. This, we had a Theismann hot pack. Now we got a Devontae Smith hot pack. We got Trey Lance there again, double Trey Lance. Maybe this will turn out to be a Trey Lance hot pack. That is an Illusions card, which I like a lot. I really like those Illusions cards quite a bit. And there's another one of Mac Jones. That's a sweet card. Put that in the wolf lair, certainly. We got Kyle Pitts, rookie card there, the tight end for the Falcons. Highest drafted tight end in NFL history. Devontae Smith again. Well, that's 4 Devontae Smith cards, so I think we know what's going on with this pack. Jamar Chase, that is a pretty nice card, certainly. Very talented wide receiver. Put that in the Wolf layer as well. Terrace Marshall Jr., rookie there, and another one right behind him. That is some sort of foily inserty thing, though, as you can see by the glittering foil there. Pat Freiermuth from the Steelers, very good tight end for them, who I think is probably going to be on that team for a long time. He's really quite talented. And then this is why I like the Illusionist cards so much, because they are acetate cards. They're really quite nice. And that is a Najee Harris rookie. If you watch the channel, you know I collect him. I think he's going to be a really good running back. Had kind of a little bit of a down year last year, but I think he is their guy moving forward. That's a beautiful card. Very nice hit there. Kellen Mond with the Vikings. I don't believe he is with the Vikings anymore. And Rashad Bateman, there we go. Rashad Bateman again. Happy to get that rookie card. Kyle Pitts again. And then we get another. That's awesome. We get another acetate card. It is Trevor Lawrence, and that is a rookie card up there. That is a really sweet pull. Happy to get that one. Josh Palmer for the Chargers. And then we go back to the college cards. We got Reggie Bush. I don't think this is a playing era Reggie Bush. Looks like we got an auto card behind him. No, that is not a playing era Reggie Bush at all. We do get an auto card of Joel Falani from college, and looks like he is maybe a running back or a wide receiver. I'm not familiar with that player, but always nice to get auto cards, that's for sure. Andre Allison is the sleeved card, and that is another autograph card, so that's pretty sweet too. Put those right in the front there. Wish they were players that I had a little more knowledge of, but still very cool to get that. Let's open this big chunky playoff pack here. This is a 2019 playoff pack. It has the quarterback then for the Eagles, Carson Wentz. He is, I don't think he's the quarterback for anybody right now. Nobody seems to want to bring him onto their team, but I don't think that really has any bearing on what good stuff we could get out of here. 2019. Pretty good year for rookies and whatnot. So let's see how we do here. This is, I believe, a 40-card pack, it said. We got Keenan Allen starting things off. Very good wide receiver for the Chargers. And then Alejandro Villanueva, who I think has retired in the intervening years. Stephon Gilmore. Leonard Fournette, pretty good running back there. Le'Veon Bell, no longer in football either. John Elway hasn't been in football for quite some time, and he's really not in football now. He's no longer the GM of the Broncos, I believe. He's still on the board, but I don't think he is actually participating in daily football activities. DeMarcus Lawrence and Von Miller, who has been on several different teams since his Broncos days. Got A.J. Green there and Drew Brees. We got Hines Ward. Drew Brees in the Chargers uniform. That's kind of weird. Hines Ward there and Randy Moss. Those guys have not been in football for a long time. Jalen Ramsey, talented player there. Jamal Adams and Stephon Diggs back when he was with the Vikings. Isn't that strange to see? Stephon Diggs now, of course, with the Bills. Calvin Johnson, great wide receiver for the Lions for many years. Deion Sanders, nice card there with Falcons. Champ Bailey and Aaron Donald. We got Devontae Adams back when he was still with the Packers. Richard Sherman when he was on the 49ers. We got Harrison Smith and Marshall Faulk, great running back there for the Rams. Deion Jones and Clinton Portis. Jared Goff, early card of him. Aaron Rodgers, nice pull there, certainly. And we'll put these aside and flip this over, and we'll see Archie Manning, the great quarterback from the 70s and dad of Peyton and Eli Manning. Adrian Peterson there and Jason Pierre-Paul, great pass rusher there. Flip these over again to see a green parallel of DeAndre Hopkins, who I don't think he's going to stay with the Cardinals. I think he's shopping himself around. He's going to see if he can find greener pastures somewhere else. Another green parallel, and this one of Mike Singletary, the great middle linebacker for the Bears all those years ago. Another green parallel, this one of Josh Jacobs, and it is a rookie card of that very good running back. I'll toss that in the Wolf layer, I think. Here's a nice insert, rookie wave insert of Easton Stick. Seriously, Easton Stick? Wow, I absolutely do not remember that guy. Really pretty card, though, but if you're an Easton Stick fan, you'll have to inform me about that guy. I really don't remember him. Here we got Leighton Vander Esch, good player for the Cowboys, the linebacker position, stargazing, another nice insert there. And here we got Caleb Wilson, rookie card. Tony Pollard, rookie card, very good wide receiver for the Cowboys, or he's a running back, I think. I don't know why where is he a wide receiver? I've lost track at this point. No, he's a running back. And he is going to be getting the lion's share of the duty this year, I think, with Zeke Elliott having left the Cowboys. You never know, though. He could end up there again. Nobody's claimed him yet. Trayvon Mullen, rookie card. Flip this over. We got Ryan Finley, rookie, and Taylor Rapp, rookie. And we got a propaganda card that is most assuredly out of date. We'll toss that over there where it belongs. Let's get back to Sage. We'll do our last pack of Sage here. See what is in here. This is only 5 cards, so this one will go through pretty quickly. See what we get out of here. And this is the High Series, I believe it said on the front. So let's see what's in here. Brian Robinson Jr. is the first card. These are also very colorful. Brian Cook and Terrell Bernard. Jalen Naylor, and an artistry card of Matt Corral. All right, so not as exciting as I would hope it would be. You're saving that weird anonymous blue pack for the end. We'll see what we get out of there. I already pulled 2 autographs out of that, so maybe we'll get another auto. This has some sort of special insert in it. This is Absolute, and this is from 2014. I should have shown that pack a little better there. Absolute from 2014. We got Toby Gerhart from Jacksonville. All of these are die cut. Wow, that's pretty cool. See the, I'll show you that so you can see the die cut action on that card. Pretty neat. And all of these are like that. Arian Foster there, the great running back for the Texans. Michael Floyd, Rashad Jennings, Austin Davis, Ben Tate. Remember, these cards are from 2014, which is why you may not remember some of these players. Mercedes Lewis, Mike Wallace, not the 60 Minutes reporter, but the wide receiver. TJ Carey, rookie card there for the Raiders. Matt Stafford, pretty cool card there. That is nice. I don't think that's a rookie, but that is a pretty sweet card there. And then yet another propaganda card that we can dispense with. Pretty cool Matt Stafford card, and that's a red parallel too. I guess we'll throw that in there. I'm not a big Matt Stafford fan by any means, but probably a nice card to keep. Put those autographs back there and open our last pack. Once again, a huge thanks to Average Joe for sending me all of this. These came in a Myers football mystery box, and I think he said it was from last year's Myers football mystery box, not this year's. So there you go. Take that as it may. And this is another propaganda card. Lots of propaganda cards here. So this is Brian Hoyer from the Browns. And these, I think, are red, white, and blue parallels from Prism, it looks like. So Brian Hoyer from the Browns. Let's see if we can pull somebody a little better than that. Santana Moss, good wide receiver. These have pretty bad foil lines on them, oddly. So let's see what we have here. And Calvin Johnson, the great wide receiver for the Lions. I think that's probably my favorite out of this pack. Very cool to get those. I don't think I have any of those Prism red, white, and blue parallel, so that's pretty neat. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. A bunch of cards went into the Wolf Lair, and I'll probably pull out some of these game cards to put in there as well. That Aaron Rodgers is pretty good. Several other good players in there that I like. Man, that was great. Thanks so much to Average Joe for providing those awesome packs for us to open and sending me that amazing rack that we started opening last week and are finishing up here today on the show. Once again, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with something very fun to open. I think you'll enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you then. As always, happy collecting.